This is Jody the Island Girls Wild Dating Horror Stories. This is from this is a compilation of TikTokers, mainly female, and their wild dating experiences. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I literally just hopped out of a moving car because I was on the date from hell. Okay, like when I tell you I didn't even wait for this man to pull over, he was over an hour late for our date.
An hour late for the date. That's not a date. I would not. All right. If somebody's if y'all tell each other, hey yo, we going to the date at 6 o'clock, and it's 6 o'clock, and that person is not there, 6 to 6:10. That person is not there. They don't care about your time. 6:20 to 6:30, they show up. They really don't give a fuck about your time. And then if it's 6:30 to 6:40, you might as well leave, fam. That person is not coming. They stood you up. And if they still try to talk to you after that, don't give them that satisfaction. Block them. Block them. Block them. Because what would happen if you was to arrive to work 30 minutes late? Think of it as a job. I would say think of it as a job. You give them that 5 to 10. You cool. 10 to 20. You kind of 20. But most jobs would be like, yo, you late. 20 to 30. Yeah, you seriously late. An hour late. Yeah, you seriously late. And you're not telling nobody. Yeah, you're done. You're done. We're not having that. Especially if a person really cared about you, they would show up early. Because it's like, man, you were supposed to be my partner, or we're trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out if you are gonna be my partner, and if you show up late to the date without letting me know, you're definitely not in the runnings for my partner. You don't care about me. I want somebody to overly care about me. You don't even care enough to show up.
Hey y'all, Jody here. Please remember to like, comment, and of course, subscribe.
Over an hour late to our date. I should have known then to just cancel the shit because you're not respecting my time. However, I overlooked it because I'm like, oh my God, I've known this person since high school, and he's communicating with
Oh
me, letting me know, like, hey, I'm going to be, this amount of minutes late. Like, he's calling me, texting me, letting me know what's up
no,
because there's
no. First date, I'm guessing. No, no. Don't even take that. First dates establish how the relationship is gonna move forward. So if you already messing up on the first date, I won't even move forward, bro. Don't even move forward. Just end it there. End it there.
there's traffic. We live here in LA. Shit happens. He's coming off work, whatever. So I was cool with it. I was like, all right, cool. You're being communicative. Like, I'll still continue the date. He comes to pick me up over an hour late. And when I get in the car, we hug. Hey, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Like, good to see you, right? And then I let him know, like, hey, like, you're an hour late. Like, next time, like, please don't show up so late because, like, I won't, like, go on a date. Like, I was being firm. I wasn't being a bitch. I wasn't being condescending. I wasn't yelling. I wasn't being aggressive. None of that shit. I was just letting him know, like, hey, I'm a very punctual person. My time is valuable to me. And if you're going to tell me you're going to be here at
Exactly.
6 o'clock, don't show up past 6.
Right.
Okay, don't show
Right.
up at especially 7 o'clock an hour later. And do you know
Exactly.
that this man turned his car around? It's like, I'm taking you back home. Like, who do you think you are telling me that I can't be late, picking you up to a date?
What? No, he's definitely a red flag if he's argumentative off that. You already know you're in the wrong. Oh yeah, that's a walking red flag right there.
I drove 30 minutes to pick you up and I paid for these tickets and blah, 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 blah. And who do you think you are? Who the fuck do I think I am, sir? Like, this is why they warn you, don't ever date the person that has chased you for a long time, that has wanted you for a long time, because they're usually crazy. I jumped out of a halfway moving car tonight because I could not get away from this man fast enough. And I left his door wide the fuck open and he like busts a bitch in the middle of the street and like peels off. What the fuck is wrong with you, men? Are you seriously mad because someone told you don't be an hour late to picking them up? The woman that you've been chasing for over 20 years finally gives you the time of day. I feel like this is one of those moments where he had it in his mind the whole time to play in my face because he wanted to get back at me from 20 years ago or something. Now, mind you, this is not an ex. I've never done anything to this man. I've never slept with him, never kissed him, never like curved him in any type of way, never played with this man's emotions. But I feel like because he didn't have access to me for over 20 years, when he finally got the opportunity, he wanted to like show me who's boss.
That's weird. That's very weird. That's corny. That's lame. 20 years is a long time. Why would you do that?
Okay.
You're not going to believe this. Even I don't. The part I don't believe is that I found myself in that situation.
Okay.
Here it is.
Break it down.
Date number 2 with the gentleman.
Okay.
First date, he lives about an hour away, drives up here. We go out to a nice lunch, early dinner, 4 o'clock. So an early dinner. We had a nice time and a okay conversation. Nothing really exciting, but he didn't ask any questions about me. He told
That's weird right there. Why you gonna ask me? This is first date. You should be more inquisitive of me.
me a couple of things about himself, but he was perfectly fine, not saying anything, just eating, and then he wanted to come back to my house.
Oh, first date? Oh, first date? Oh, first date? I didn't know they was like that. After 50, they ain't no good either. I'm thinking with age comes wisdom. I guess not. If she's still single after 50, well, I hope and pray I stay with my. If I'm 40, if I'm 30, 40, maybe I can figure something out. After 50, nah, bro. We locked in. I don't care how mad I am at somebody. 50, nah, I'm good. I stay with you.
See where I lived. So we did come back to my house. We sat on my
Oh, she was trying to get it in. She's trying to get it in. Because I can't imagine after first. Me personally, off the first link, I can't. Maybe second or third link. Definitely second or third link. But first link, nah.
patio, and he didn't like the outside. He wanted to hang around inside, and I go home, so I graciously sent him home. Date number 2, he calls me and says, I'd like to see you tomorrow. Are you gonna, is that all right? I said, oh, well, I can shuffle my schedule around, and I'll take the afternoon off from work. I don't get a lot of time off.
Okay.
So I did that, and I said to him, hey, there's a big event going on that's going to be really great here in my town. Would you like to go? I was actually going to buy the tickets. They were
dang.
expensive too.
Okay.
And he said, oh no, I don't really feel like that.
What? Why? Why don't you want to go? You try to court the woman. You're sabotaging your own self. I did this once before myself. If so, okay. Here's another pattern. Okay. If you're trying to court a woman, right? You're trying to court a woman, trying to get, more into her. You take her on a date, everything goes well, and then she goes out of her way to, say, hey, I want to go here. Definitely bite on that. No matter how much you don't want to, say yes, because it's like it's showing like, hey man, you're serious about this. It's showing like, yo, you care for what she has going on too. Why would you say no? Especially if this is the beginning of a relationship. I get it if it's like, hey, y'all close to a year in or something like that, y'all established. But y'all at the beginning, like, oh my, maybe. If I was to play devil's advocate, I would say maybe now's the perfect time, because then you could just say that person's not the right person for me and go over or go on to somebody else. This is crazy.
It'd be much too late. It'd be much too late when I get there for that. I said, oh, okay. Okay. All right. He got here in plenty of time to go to this event, hours before this event. And he got here and he wanted to hang around my house. And I said something about maybe go getting a bite to eat. And he said, well, I'm not really hungry yet. And so I thought, oh, okay. Reasonable enough. So he makes himself at home on my sofa. He's got my remote control, 84-inch TV, Roku. He's sitting here playing, having himself good.
84 inches? Woo! That's a lot of inches. Okay. Big boss lady. Okay. Well, I can tell when somebody has a little bit of money. And she definitely has a little bit of money. She said 84 inches. I already knew she was like, hey, just by the way somebody talks, the demeanor that they give off, you could tell when somebody has a lot of money. She definitely does.
Times feet up on my coffee table, and I just thought, he puts on some old cowboy movie, and I thought, I don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to watch that. What's up with that?
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, well, I really don't know how to bring up this conversation. Like, hey, I really don't want to watch that. I'm not even the least bit interested. So I piddled and puttered around my house doing things. He had gotten up at some point and gone to his car to, I don't know, get his phone charger, plug something. I don't know. I was busy.
She changed the
taking
channel?
care of my household little projects that I hadn't had time to take care of now that I got an afternoon off. A little while later, I said, well, so I bring it up again. Let's go do something. Oh, I don't really feel like I just want to relax today. Well, in my head, the voice was screaming, "Go home and relax. Get off my
Right.
damn sofa."
Right, right. And if the little voice in your head is screaming, then you definitely should scream out loud. The little voice never tells you, never steers you wrong, never tells you a lie. Crazy.
But I didn't. My politeness kind of kicked in, took over. I don't know why. That little thing on my shoulder is always making me be polite because I don't feel like that. So that goes on. Another movie. I thought, what the hell?
Right.
I putter around a little further, and I noticed that in my guest bathroom that something's different in there, but I don't know what. And okay. So because I'm puttering around the house, putting things away, and cleaning up, folding some laundry. I'm killing time here at my house, feeling awkward in my own house, feeling unwelcome.
If you feel awkward in your own house, definitely that's not the vibe. Go ahead and kick them out.
Not a place in my own house that I pay all the bills to. I pulled myself together. Thought I'm overreacting. It's all in my head. I go in my ensuite, my bathroom, in my private bedroom, and I notice there is a toothbrush and an extra bar of soap in my bathroom on the counter.
Off the second date? He's moving in. He's trying to move in. No, baby, you cannot do that. Sorry. That's not it. I do not want you here.
What in the hell? So I said, "Is that yours?" Knowing it was. The damn cat didn't bring it in.
Right.
And he said, "Oh, yeah." He said, "I was just going to stay over
Stay?
this long drive." I said, "It's only an hour. It's not
Stay?
a long drive."
Stay. Sir, I barely know you. Sir, I barely know you. You cannot stay here. No.
Date number 2. Oh, okay.
And it's not even a date. They didn't even go anywhere. This isn't a date. No, sir. This is a rockin' red flag. I feel bad for this grandma.
No, I said, that's not, no, we're not going to do that. You have wasted my whole afternoon off. I don't get a lot of time off, and I'm offended and put out that you have wasted my whole afternoon off.
Right.
This is not a date.
Right.
This is you being a bum.
Right.
Hanging around my house, soaking up my air conditioning, playing with my Roku 84-inch TV, and watching my streaming channels, and eating snacks, and just hanging out, helping yourself in my fridge. Drank my last beer. I had one.
Nah, get him out of here. Not the alcohol. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. He came through second date with the soap and the toothbrush. Talk about hour drive is a long drive. What are you talking about?
Little beer in the fridge, just one. It'd been there for, I don't know, a few days, a week, month.
First of all, why would you even mess this up with this lady? She seems very nice. And on top of that, she seems very successful. Oh, it's dumb, bro. These dumb people, bro. These dumb people.
Hell, who knows? But got in the fridge, opened that beer, and told me, "Oh, you're out of beer." When he had said,
Okay, if you're out of if he's out, okay. Let me play it. Let me play it if it was me, right? I'm going to my girlfriend's house. This is not even my girlfriend. I'm going to a girl's house, right? And I see one beer in there. This is a second date. What makes me think I'm going to touch that second beer? And then if I was to touch the second beer, I would touch the beer, ask the person, "Can I have the beer?" If she says yes, I'll have the beer, and I'll be like, "Do you want me to get more?" Because then if she says yes, that will make me get the beer and show her like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna be able to provide. I'm a provider. I'm not just gonna drink a beer out of somebody's fridge and I barely know the person. Come on, man."
said it earlier in the day, I didn't say anything. I just thought, who in the F is he talking to?
Right.
I'm out of beer, like I was supposed to. I'd had all the acting polite that I could take, and I just let him have it. I said, you're rude. You don't have any dating etiquette. You don't have any house manners, and you don't. And he said, "Well, I've got a good job, and
What is that? Fuck does that mean?
got to do with me. I got a good job too."
Right.
Was that?
The fuck
You
does that have
a
to do with me?
job? That's what you got to offer, fool. Do you see this beautiful home
Right.
and all these pretty things in it?
Right.
Guess who provides them? Me.
Right. Right.
I got a job. Get the hell out of my house. Go
Right.
home. Yo,
Kick her.
I'm going to be single forever.
Hey, yo. She not gonna be single forever. There's a lot of dudes, especially a lot of single, younger dudes who would definitely go for her. Definitely go for her. Maybe she needs to date down or something. Maybe she needs to. She's dating after 50, so she's minimum 51. She could date a 40-year-old. I know it might seem weird, but come on, man. I know some 40, 50-year-olds who would go for her for sure. Especially, she looked like she could cook and clean. She said she was cleaning around the house. Cook and clean. And she able to provide. What more do you want? Unless she's toxic or something. But I can't see that. She has good manners. She talks very well. Like, this is a W woman. I'm surprised she's single. I don't know why. Very, very interesting. Hey, and to me, like, I think once after you get to that 50, it starts. After like 50, to me, it starts worrying. You start worrying about different things. You're not worrying about looks no more. You worry about, hey, yo, is this person the right? Was this person the right person for me my entire life? Can this person cook, clean, and be able to provide and be like a good person for the rest of my life, on my decline? And it seems like she hits all those boxes. I don't know. Crazy.
I am just sure of it. Y'all that are married, keep in mind all the good ones are married. Y'all take good care of them. Okay? Congratulations. Take good care of them. But we who threw some out, we should not have thrown them out with the trash.
Right.
We should have taken them down to the garbage incinerator and tossed them in there so that our counterparts wouldn't have to be doing this in the dating pool.
Right.
I'm going to be single forever. It's a good thing I like myself. It's a good thing I enjoy my own company.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's the little lies people tell themselves. I did that at one point in time.
Be single forever.
Sad.
So I mean,
Hey, shout out Dolly Day, man. We gonna end it on that. I'm gonna follow her on TikTok. That was a good story, man. Very good. 17 minutes. She made the TikTok for sure. Made the TikTok for sure. She was in the thumbnail. I don't want to hear anything else after that. I don't hear anything else. Perfect. That being said, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think. And yeah, we're out of here. Peace out.